Today we're here for our gentle Vinyasa flow, and today I'm going to be focusing on hips quite a bit, opening up our hips in different directions. I'm actually sitting on a blanket today, specifically because elevating the hips sometimes gets us more openness with more comfort and ease. So let's start in whatever comfortable seated posture works for you. Let's just relax our arms and rest our hands on our thighs, palms up or palms down, whatever feels best. Taking a moment to stack the spine, lift the breastbone. Let's roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Press the crown of the head up toward the ceiling, and we'll gently close our eyes and start with our breath awareness. At first, just to observe. Just observe the length of the inhale and the exhale. And today, let's work on lengthening the exhale relative to the inhale. Maybe even exhaling for twice as long as we take to inhale. So maybe count in your head whatever the inhale is. And try to slowly exhale. Take about twice as much time. Let's return to normal breathing. Let our eyes float open. Stacking the spine tall, let's turn the head to the right. We'll drop the chin. Let's take 3 or 4 breaths here. Lift the chin, come back to center. Turning the head to the left, dropping the chin, taking 3 or 4 breaths. Lifting the chin, coming back to center. With the spine tall, the neck tall, we'll drop the chin toward the collarbone and lift the back of the head up. So bringing lots of nice length to the back of the neck. Lifting the chin, dropping the right ear to the right shoulder, taking the option, if we wish, to rest the hand on the head. Just deepen that stretch a tiny bit. Coming back to center, tipping left ear to left shoulder. The option to rest the hand on the head. Coming back to center. Let's just switch the cross of our legs. Bring our fingertips down to the mat. Let's lift the sternum. Inhale, sweeping the arms up with the thumbs pointing back. Exhale, pressing down with the thumbs pointing forward. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale. Let's just bring the right arm up and over. Exhale it back down. We'll inhale the left arm up and over. Exhale it down. Right inhale. Exhale. Left. Once more. Now bringing the right hand behind us and the left hand across to the opposite leg. We'll stack the spine tall as we inhale. We'll exhale to turn to the right. Pausing to inhale again, stacking the spine even taller if we can. Exhaling to turn farther, perhaps looking over our shoulder. Relaxing back to center. Sweeping the left hand behind, reaching the right hand across, and inhaling tall. Exhaling, taking the twist to the left. Pausing to inhale, stacking the spine even taller. Exhaling, deepening the twist. Relaxing back to center. Let's uncross our legs and bring the soles of our feet together for Baddha Konasana. As always, you can have your heels about the length of one of your feet from your torso or further forward for a more gentle stretch. We're grabbing our ankles. Now we're stacking our spine tall to start. And pressing the chest forward. Keeping length in the spine. Let's keep the gaze forward here. We can rest our elbows on our inner thighs. And relax back up. Let's take this to Supta Baddha Konasana, which is simply the same pose lying back. Just breathing, relaxing, letting those legs sink toward the floor as the hips open. Let's lift the knees. Windshield wiper the legs a couple of times. Let's cross the right ankle over the left leg, keeping that right knee open like a number 4. We're grabbing the left thigh with both hands and drawing in for a nice gentle pigeon stretch, a supine pigeon. A nice hip opener, very accessible. Make it as hard or as easy as you feel like today. Now switching the cross of our legs. Left ankle over right thigh, left knee open like a 4. Grabbing the right thigh with both hands, drawing in. Pressing the left elbow against the left inner thigh. Supine pigeon. Let's release that right leg out and down. We'll grab that left thigh and hug it into the chest. Let's press out through the right heel at the same time. We'll straighten that left leg up. And draw it in. Press it up. Draw it in. 3 more times. 2 more times. 1 more time. Now, if you've got a strap or a belt handy, you can use that now. If you don't have it, don't worry, you don't really need it. We're going to straighten that leg up. And with your opposite hand, your right hand, we're going to guide that leg across the body. If you've got a strap, put it around the ball of your foot and hold it with your right hand. Take that left leg over the body, left arm comes out to the side. You're going to feel that hip really opening up here. Now let's take that same leg out the other direction. So the left hand can guide the left leg out and down. Try to keep that right leg active and engaged. Let's bring it back to center. Hug it in. And release it out and down. Now drawing the right leg in, we'll hug that thigh. Stretching our glute here a little bit. Let's activate that left leg so that leg is still active, straight and strong, pressing out to the sole of the foot. And we'll straighten that right leg up. And draw it in. Straighten it up. Draw it in. For 3. For 2. And one. Okay, now you can wrap that strap around the ball of your foot if you've got it, or you can just take your left hand and grab your right thigh. Your right arm goes out to the side. Just going to guide that right leg across the body with the left hand. Don't forget your breath. You can use our sinking breath here. Inhale and exhale to sink deeper. Let's guide that leg back up. Now the right hand can grab the right leg and guide it out to the side, opening up. Breathe and sink. And we'll guide that right leg back up. We'll hug it in. We'll release it out and down. Let's roll over onto our bellies for bow pose. Now, bow pose can be done on your side, one leg at a time. I'm going to do it face down today, but if that doesn't work for you, just lie on your side, grab your foot or ankle, pull back and open up like your bow. But I'll be face down, bending my legs. I'm going to grab my feet, keeping my legs pretty close together here. Now kicking into my hands and lifting up chest and knees. And I can rock a little bit here. Nice hip opener, nice quad stretch. Release it down. Take a breath. It can repeat. So if you're doing both sides, you switch sides now. If you're doing one side at a time, you're switching sides. So we'll kick and rock. And release back down. Let's push ourselves back to child's pose from here. Release the back a little bit. Sliding palms forward, bringing forehead down to the floor or mat. Sinking the hips back. Now walking our hands in toward our knees so we can sit up slowly. Let's step 1 foot forward. Coming into our Anjaneyasana. This is our low lunge. Open up our hips. The back foot can slide back till you feel some nice openness and stretch in that back leg and the hip and quads. Put our hands up to our thighs of our front leg and just press gently forward. Breathing and pressing and sinking. Opening up right through here. Now we'll press back, coming into Hanumanasana, a hamstring stretch. Keeping that length in the spine as you inhale, exhaling to press deeper. But try not to round over. That will take the stretch away from your leg into your lower back. So we're trying to keep that nice hamstring stretch here. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, press a little deeper if you can. Shifting forward again, walking hands up to the thigh, and opening up the back hip. Inhale and exhale, sinking into it. And we'll press it back, lengthening the spine and hinging at the hip crease, pressing the chest down. Bring that front foot back and step the other foot forward. Coming to our low, long lunge. We can adjust our stance. We can walk that back foot further back if we need to. We'll walk our hands up to our thigh, lifting the chest, inhaling tall, exhaling, pressing forward and down, opening up the back leg, hips and quads. Breathe and sink. We'll press back. We'll flex that front foot, we'll lengthen the spine. We'll hinge forward. Feeling the hamstring stretch in that front leg. Don't make it too strong. Inhale and exhale. Use your breath to sink deeper if you can. And we'll slide forward one more time, walking hands to the thigh. Inhaling and exhaling. Sinking forward. Opening that back hip. And then pressing back. Straightening the front leg, lengthening the spine, pressing the chest down. Let's bring that front foot back so we're kneeling. We'll curl the toes under, roll back on the balls of our feet. On our next inhale, we'll straighten our legs to forward fold. Your knees can remain soft. We can grab opposite elbows with our arms, with our hands. Let the arms sway forward and back, side to side. Perhaps nod the head yes or shake it no. Releasing tension in the neck and shoulders and back. Let's release the elbows so fingertips come down toward the floor. We'll inhale to lift halfway, flat back, neutral spine. We'll exhale to forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lift. And fold. Let's inhale and sweep the arms up. And exhale to swan dive back down. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale to sweep up. Exhale to swan dive. Inhale for halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale to heart center. Let's push our hips back and sink it into chair pose. Breathe and sink. Keep that nice length in your spine. Keep your shoulders back and down. Try to keep openness across the front of your body. Inhale to sweep up. Exhale to heart center, to chair pose. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, heart center. And sweep. Heart center. Sweeping up. Soften the knees and swan dive back down to forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise. Exhale through chair. Inhale to rise. Swan dive. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Rise up. Pass the chair. Rise. Swan dive. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Rise up. Come to the chair. And rise. Let's come back just to heart center. Step out to a wide stance. For some moonflowers, which again will help open up our hips more. So our feet are maybe about as wide as your leg is long, roughly. Like you're making an equilateral triangle with your legs in the space between your feet, more or less. Your feet are at about a 45-degree angle. Just make sure your knees can point towards your toes. Inhale to lift. Exhale, bring elbows to the side. Keep the chest lifted. Inhale. Exhale, opening up those thighs. Inhale, opening the hips. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Adding on to this with our breath. Inhale. Exhale, cross and open the shoulders. Cross and open. Inhale to rise back up. Exhale. Cross and open. Remember how earlier we made our exhales twice as long as our inhale? Same thing here. Inhale and exhale. Make it a long exhale so you can cross and open. Inhale. Exhale. Cross and open. Cross and open. Inhale. Sunflowers now. As we exhale, we swoop down and we scoop up those flowers in our arms. We inhale and cast them out. We exhale, we scoop and swoop. Up. Swoop and scoop. Swoop and scoop. So 2 more of these. And let's bring our hands to our hips. Turn our feet in parallel. Rolling our shoulders back, interlacing our fingers behind the back. Pushing knuckles down, lifting chest up. We're hinging from the hips. Let's come to flat back first. Let's re-roll our shoulders so we reset everything. Let's begin to lift our arms up off our back. So we can stay right here where we have an option to go deeper, hinging forward. Lifting arms. Relaxing the head. Let's all release our hands down to the floor and walk over to the right foot. And then flex the left foot. And just try to sink. Try to keep that right foot completely grounded on the mat or floor. Opening up the inner thigh here. Breathe and sink. We'll shift over to the left foot. We'll flex the right foot. Now as you're doing this, make sure your knee still points towards your toes. And walking back over to the right, flexing the left. Walking back to the left, flexing the right. Let's come back to center. With our feet parallel, shift the weight into our heels. Bring our spine up to flat back so we're in a halfway lift here with a wide stance. We'll bring hands to hips. We'll inhale to rise up. So turn that right foot out. Coming to a warrior 2 stance. So we're going to lunge out. Sliding the right knee over the right ankle. Trying to line up the right heel with the left arch. That left foot is more or less parallel to the edge of your mat. The heel might be the furthest thing from your torso. We're stacking the spine. Let's bring our hands to our hips for a second. Make sure they're level side to side and front and back. As we levelize the hips, let's go back and check that right knee and make sure it's over the ankle, it's stacked. When you look down at your toe, you just see that right toe, that big toe. If you don't see the big toe, maybe your leg's too far in. You want to open it up, open that hip. If you see the whole foot is too far out, try to square it up. Let's extend our arms out to the side. Melting our shoulder blades down our backs. Taking a soft, unfocused gaze out past our right fingertips. Tucking the pelvis under. Trying to lengthen your lower back. Breathe. Let's flip that right palm up. Inhale to reverse our warrior. That left hand can rest on your leg or take a half bind behind your back. That right arm can remain straight up. Inhale and exhale. Take a bit of flexion here. Up to you. The legs haven't changed. Let's inhale and exhale that right forearm down to the thigh. Again, the legs don't really change. The left arm can come straight up. or out past our ear for whatever variation of side angle. You're also welcome to take your right hand down to the floor. If you have a block, you could use that here as well. Let's inhale back to reverse our warrior, and exhale back to side angle. Inhale, reverse, exhale, side angle. For 3, for 2, and 1. Coming back into warrior 2, just for a moment, settling in. We can shorten our stance and straighten that right leg. Now pressing the left hip out and sliding our ribs to the right. Move to triangle pose. Right arm comes down, left arm comes up. Think about squeezing your shoulder blades together, finding more openness across the front of your body. We're trying to stack our shoulders here with length in our spine. We can gaze down, or forward, or up. Let's rise back up on an inhale. Let's turn our feet to 45-degree angles. Exhale for moonflowers. Inhale to rise. Exhale, moonflowers. Inhale, rise. Let's add those opening and closing arms to it. Inhale, tall. Exhale, cross and open. Cross and open. Inhale. Exhale, cross and open. Cross and open. Inhale. Exhale, cross and open. 2 more of these. Use that long exhale breath. Sunflowers next. Inhale. Exhale, swoop and scoop. Inhale, rise. Swoop and scoop. Inhale, rise. Swoop and scoop. Rise. Swoop and scoop. 2 more times. One more time. Let's now pivot our feet so that our right foot is parallel to the edge of our mat and our heel is the furthest thing from us. We'll open that left foot out to the side and we'll slide the knee over the ankle. Moving into warrior 2 here. Let's bring hands to hips again. Let's levelize the hips, side to side, front and back. Stacking spine, rolling shoulders. Extending out to the fingertips. Looking out to the left. A soft, unfocused gaze. Let's glance down at that left knee and make sure we just see the big toe peeking around the knee. So we have a nice alignment. We can imagine stretching the floor or mat apart between our feet. A couple of breaths. Now flipping that left palm up, inhaling to reverse the warrior. Right hand can rest on the leg or behind the back in a half bind. Inhale and exhale with a reverse little flexion here if you like. Gazing up. Finding openness on the left side of your ribcage. Let's inhale and exhale. Coming down the leg for side angle with either the arm straight up or out past your ear, the leg on the thigh, or hand on the floor or block. Breathe and lengthen. Let's inhale to reverse warrior. Exhale to side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. 2 more times. One more time. Coming back into warrior 2 now. Finding a breath or 2 here, levelizing the hips. Now shortening our stance, straightening our left leg. Pressing our right hip out, sliding rib cage to the left. Bringing the left arm down, right arm up, stacking shoulders, triangle pose, squeezing shoulder blades together, opening the front body, gazing down, forward or up. Inhaling to rise back up. Let's take a breath, heart center. Let's just flow through those poses, just one at a time, from side to side. Starting from regular moonflowers, arms crossing, sunflowers, etc. So, inhale tall for moonflowers. Exhale down. Inhale tall. Exhale, cross and open. Cross and open. Inhale. Exhale, sunflowers. And rise. Inhale. Exhale, opening into warrior two. Inhale to reverse your warrior. Exhale to side angle. Inhale to warrior two. Exhale to sink into it. Inhale to shorten your stance, preparing for triangle. Exhale to slide into triangle pose. Inhale to rise, adjust your feet for moonflowers. Exhale, moonflowers. Inhale, lift. Exhale, crossing the arms and opening. Inhaling. Sunflowers, swoop and scoop. And rise, inhale. Exhale, warrior two, other side. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, sink into it. Inhale, shorten your stance, prep for triangle. Exhale, slide into triangle. Inhale, rise for moonflowers. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, cross and open. Cross and open, inhale. Exhale, sunflowers. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse it. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, sink into it. Inhale, shorten stance, prep for triangle. Exhale, slide into triangle. Inhale, rise, prep for moonflowers. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale, cross and open. Cross and open, inhale, rise. Exhale, sunflowers. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse it. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, back to warrior two. Exhale, sink into it. Inhale, shorten stance for triangle. Exhale, slide into triangle. Inhale, back one more time. Exhale, moonflowers. Inhale, rise. Exhale, cross and open. Cross and open, inhale, rise. Exhale, sunflowers. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, sink deeper. Inhale, prep for triangle. Exhale, slide your ribcage, come into triangle. Inhale, moonflowers. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cross and open. Cross and open, inhale. Exhale, sunflowers. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse it. Exhale, side angle. Inhale back to warrior two. Exhale to sink into it. Inhale, prep for triangle. Exhale to slide into it. Inhale to rise back up. Let's bring hands to heart center. Shake out our feet. Let's take a breath. It's a nice little flow that works a lot of stuff. Let's come back to hips again now. We'll take a wide stance, maybe not quite as wide as I described earlier. This is for our yogi squat. And you might want to have a block or something under you to sit on if you like here. Just adjust how far you squat down. We want to keep the chest pretty much lifted. Bring hands to heart center. As always, make sure your knees are pointing towards your toes. Inhale and exhale to sink down to your yogi squat. See if you can bring your elbows inside your thighs and sink your hips down. Find whatever level works for you. Let's inhale to rise up. Exhale to squat all the way down. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, squat. Inhale, rise. Exhale, squat. Inhale, rise. Exhale, squat. Let's just hang out here for a couple of breaths. Really focus on opening up your hips here. That's our little theme today. Let's rise back up. Do a couple of balance poses before we end this section of our class today, before we go into our deep stretching and relaxation. Let's do tree pose. Let's start by grounding into the left foot. Bring hands to heart center. You have the option to bring your right foot out like a kickstand, just resting the toe, not putting weight on that foot, just resting the toe. Give you a little sense of balance. Next option is to bring your heel to your ankle. So you have a narrow base of support. You can also bring your foot to your calf or to your inner thigh, just not your knee. Find what works for you. If you've got your foot against your calf or thigh, you want to press the foot into your thigh or calf and press back with the leg against the foot. Let's see if we can bring that knee forward now. Cross over for a standing four here, and hang out here. If you've got a table or chair to hold on to, you're welcome to hold on to a table or chair for some balance assistance. We can also sink our hips back. Do our standing version of pigeon. You want to find a stationary spot to focus on. You can hold a table or chair if you need to. Let's rise up. Let's shake it out. Let's shift the weight into the right foot. The left foot can touch out to the side, just a touch. You can bring heel to ankle. You can bring foot to calf or foot to thigh. Let's seal that foot against your leg so you're pressing in both directions. Creating dynamic tension. Breathe. Focus on the stationary spot of drishti. You can cross, moving that knee forward first. Cross over, making our form. You can hang out here. Push your hips back. Hold your chest towards your shin. Or standing pigeon. Relax out of it. Let's shake our legs out. Let's move down to the floor. Let's come back to Baddha Konasana, where we started this morning. Soles of the feet together, we'll grab the ankles and stack the spine. We'll press the chest forward. You might find a little more openness than we had earlier today in class. Lengthen and fold. Maybe your elbows touch your thighs. We'll come back up. Now let's cross our legs in any way that's comfortable for you. But if you'd like more hip opening today, we'll stack our shins, knee over ankle, ankle over knee, coming to pigeon and full pigeon. Wherever you are, inhale tall, exhale, release and round forward. We'll walk our fingertips forward. Relax the head, let the head hang heavy. And we'll just sink the chest toward the shins, but we'll take our time here. These muscles, these ligaments, these joints need time to open, so we just follow the breath. We listen to the body, let it tell us how far and how fast we can sink into this hip opening stretch. Let's begin to slowly walk our hands in back toward our legs as we sit up. Whatever cross we were doing with our legs, we'll just switch it. Bring the bottom leg on top, the top leg on bottom. Inhale tall. Exhale, release and round forward. Walking our fingertips forward. Relaxing our head and neck down. Listening to the body and just melting into this hip opening stretch. Let's begin to slowly walk our hands back in toward our legs and sit up. Let's uncross our legs and shake them out. Let's come to a wide leg posture with our toes pointing up, our spine stacked. Let's inhale tall and exhale, pressing the chest forward. You can grab onto your shins if you like, just hinging forward. Wide leg forward fold. We'll rise back up. Let's bring your left foot to your right thigh. Keep that right leg out to the side. Let's slide our right hand out. Maybe grab our heel. Try to bring your elbow down to the floor as much as possible. And if you can't grab it this way, just grab it whatever way works for you. Just grabbing that right foot or heel or grabbing the shin. Grab whatever you can grab. We're going to extend the left arm up. Try to open the chest so the chest is not down. Chest is open. And reach that left arm over. Keep trying to turn your chest toward the ceiling. And breathe, and then sink deeper as you exhale. Inhale and rise back up. Let's shake the legs out. Let's open them wide again. Now we'll bring the right foot to the left thigh. Left leg is out to the side. Slide that left arm out. Grab whatever you can reach or grab. If you can bring that elbow down to the floor, go right ahead. Let's reach the right arm up. Try to open up toward the ceiling. And reach over. Trying to keep that chest turned up as much as possible. And breathe and sink. And inhale to rise back up. shake out our legs. Now bringing that right foot to that left thigh with the legs angled forward this time. If you have a strap, feel free to use it. If you don't have a strap, you don't really need it. We're going to inhale tall. If you have a strap, it goes around the ball of your foot. Inhale tall, lengthen your spine. Exhale, pressing your chest forward. Getting that hamstring stretch here. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. So we're not rounding over at all, so your gaze is forward. If you don't have a strap, you can be reaching forward with your arms, not down, but forward, lifting your chest. A couple more breaths here. And then we'll inhale and exhale deeply, releasing down to our head to knee posture. Letting the head hang. Deepening the stretch in the hamstring, feeling stretch in the lower back as well. Inhale and exhale and sink into it. Inhaling to rise back up. Let's lift that right knee. You can leave that foot either inside the thigh or cross over. Sweeping the right arm back. Inhaling the left arm up. I'm going to exhale the left elbow across the right knee. You have the option here to also just grab that right leg or to extend your arm out this way, whatever works for you. Inhale tall. Exhale, take a twist to the right. Inhale tall, lengthen your spine. Exhale, deepen your twist. Whatever is available to you this morning. Let's relax back through center and walk our hands to the left for a little counter twist. And straighten our legs, shake them out. And we'll bring the left foot to the right thigh. And we'll turn to face the right foot, stacking the spine, using strap or extending arms straight forward. Inhale tall, lift the chest. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, sink deeper. Breathe and stretch. Let's take a deep inhale, and then exhale and release down and forward. Grabbing the ankle, the shin, the foot, the toes, whatever we've got here. Let the head hang, let the nose sink toward the knee. Imagine bringing the breath all the way down to your hamstrings and the back of your thigh. And then inhaling to slowly sit back up. We can lift that left knee now. We can leave the foot inside the thigh or cross it over. This time we'll sweep the right arm behind, propping ourselves up. It's like a kickstand, pushing us up nice and tall. Inhaling the right arm up, exhaling across the knee. Again, you have the option to just hug your leg like this, to open your arm like this, whatever you like. Inhale tall, exhale twist, turning to the left, perhaps looking over the shoulder. Let the inhales give you more length in your spine as the exhales deepen your twists. Relaxing back to center. Let's walk our hands to the right for counter twist. We'll come back to center. Let's slide our feet down to the end of our mat if we're using a mat. We have lots of room. We're going to roll down to the mat. You can extend your arms, just tuck your pelvis and roll down one vertebra at a time, or you can hug one knee and roll yourself down with control that way. Whichever you did, let's hug both knees in for now and grab both knees. One hand grabs each knee. We stir like egg beaters. Loosening up the hips even more, reversing directions. Coming to stillness. Let's extend that right leg out and down. The right hand grabs the left thigh. Shoulder blades are grounded. Let's pull that left leg over. So we're rolling onto the right hip, keeping shoulder blades melting into the mat. Let's extend the left arm out to the side and rolling our head to the left, breathing and relaxing into the spinal twist. Don't force it, don't wrench your spine, just breathe and let it tell you how far and how fast it can twist. Then coming back to center, we'll hug both knees in. We'll roll the legs in a circle 3 times in one direction. And then reverse and go 3 times in the other direction. Then we can release the left leg out and down. The left hand can grab the right thigh. Keeping our shoulder blades grounded, we're pulling the right leg over, rolling onto the left hip, extending the right arm out to the side and turning the head to the right for spinal twist. Now rolling back to center. Let's hug both thighs in. Let's bring our arms in between our knees to grab our feet. You can grab the outside edge or the inside arch. Bring the soles of your feet toward the ceiling. If grabbing your feet isn't really a good option for you, just grab your thighs and hug your thighs in. Try to bring the whole spine down to the mat. Trying to stack ankles over knees. And then we can rock from side to side. Happy baby. Now coming back to stillness, let's release the legs down, taking up all the space we need, relaxing the legs, letting feet just fall out to the side. Let's float our arms down with our palms up. Our arms can be beside us or out to the side here as well. Let's gently close our eyes and make any adjustments in our bodies that we need to make to feel fully supported. Maybe you need to slide your head up or down to find that right length and softness in your neck. Maybe you want to adjust your shoulder blades or your hips to find that correct length of your back. That's just comfortable, it's just easy. So there's no effort in your body, nothing feels supported. Everything feels supported by the floor, nothing feels supported by your own muscles. Everything can let go. You can release any tension on the top of your head and your forehead or around your eyes. You can relax your jaw, relax your tongue. You can soften your neck. Just let your shoulders just melt into the floor. Let your arms relax. Just be loose and easy. Feel your whole torso sinking down. Your hips are grounding. Your legs are loose and relaxed. Your knees are soft. Your feet just fall out to the side. And you come back into your breath. And just try to focus your awareness on your breath now. Let any other thoughts just pass by as you follow your breath into your Shavasana. As always, you can remain in Shavasana for as long as you like. Whenever you're ready, you can deepen our breath. We can bring movement to our fingers and toes, to our wrists and ankles. We can extend our arms out beyond our heads for full body stretch, reaching our fingertips in one direction and pointing our toes in the opposite direction. Then inhale, we lengthen, lift the ribs, stretch the abdominals. And then exhale, we relax. Next time, just the right arm and right leg. Reach and lengthen. Inhale, open the right side of the body. Exhale to relax. On the left arm and left leg, reach and lengthen, opening left side of the body. Inhale. Exhale, relax. Now if one side needed it more than the other side, you can repeat that one side. Otherwise, we'll do both together. Inhale. Exhale, relax. And then one last time, everybody doing both together. Inhale, extending out through the fingers, down through the toes. Exhale, relax. Now we can bend our knees and planting our feet wider than our hips, but letting our knees fall inward, and then letting those knees sway from side to side like ocean waves, rising and falling with gravity. And when we feel ready, we can roll to one side. Stacking hip over hip, stacking shoulder over shoulder, possibly resting the head on the arm. Just following our breath. And whenever we're ready, with as little effort as possible, we can press ourselves back up to a comfortable seat. Stacking the spine, rolling the shoulders back. Let's rest the arms on the legs for a breath or two. Some people believe that the hips hold a lot of trauma or emotion. So if you find that anything bubbles up, maybe it's something you want to address, maybe it's something that doesn't serve you, that you want to let go of. Whatever you need. Bringing our hands to heart center. Thank you for sharing this practice. Namaste.